Welcome to Compai's Expat Channel. I'm Compai. I am Sosua's voice of reason, and I talk everything expat. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about the changing market for digital nomads. I uploaded a short video that I did right after COVID about digital nomads. I posted that yesterday. So I'm going to do an update on that video. But guys, if you're thinking about coming to Sosua, the Dominican Republic, guys, have a look at my business, Casa De Compai. This is how I make my money. This is my business. I have 6 one-bedroom, 1.5 condos, 2 studios, and a 2-bedroom. What we're looking at now, this is one of my 6 one-bedrooms, and all of them look exactly the same. You got a living room, you got a table and chair, you have a full kitchen to cook anything you need: microwave, coffee pot, toaster, stove, forks, knives, spoons, plates, pots, pans. Bedroom, king-size bed, guys. Everybody likes the space in bed. Workstation, I pay for 100 meg up, pay for 100 meg down. I have noise-reducing windows, 2 55-inch TVs with literally 70,000 channels, shows, TV programs to choose from. This is the main bathroom, the half bathroom. So guys, if you're looking to come Casa De Compai, in the description down below will be my contact information. Guys, after COVID, I did a little video. It's in my video list down below. I'll put a link into it in the description. I was talking about how digital nomads were coming down here in force in the summer of 2020, right after we opened up on COVID. It was a great time. I set Casa De Compai up for the possibility of renting to digital nomads. Granted, I had no idea COVID was going to happen. The world was going to shut down. Had no idea that was going to happen. Ironically, I was prepared for it because of the workstation you saw in the video and the way that I designed Casa De Compai with everything is hardwired. So you can video stream, you can really work as a digital nomad in Casa De Compai. And even today, I have 2 guys working, digital nomads working out at Casa De Compai right now. So I've been doing the digital nomad market for a long time. Great market. So when I see things changing within my markets, I kind of take notice. And I noticed back in October, there were some articles that were put out about companies calling all their digital nomads back to the office. I was a little shocked by that because I really thought the companies had a good thing going. We can get rid of our office space, let everybody work from home. If they're not feeling good, they're already home, so they can still do a little work on the computer. It just saves on overhead. I thought that was a brilliant thing, and I thought it was here to stay. Evidently, they're rethinking that idea. So there's a bunch of private companies who are reversing their decision to let their people work from home. That was October. Then in January, President Trump just said he's calling a lot of the federal workers back to the office. Is this a short-term trend? Is this going to be the new norm? How is this going to affect Dominican Republic, Colombia, Thailand? Because it is now the thing to do to become a digital nomad. In fact, I even think, was it Colombia that just came out with these new digital nomad visa programs where you can have an extended visa if you have work online and you can prove it. So countries were gearing up for this market. And myself and Casa De Compai, I'm right there for digital nomads. So how's this going to change the markets going forward? It has to have an effect. As me being the real estate guy down here, one of the things that I look at is how do I fall in line within my competitors? Am I marketable still? What's my price point within the market? Who do I share demographics with? Who has the same clients that I have? What I've seen change since COVID is a bunch of these small condo complexes that have been built in Sosua. a lot of these condo complexes are geared up for the monthly client, specifically the digital nomads. I know about 8 former digital nomads that would stay in Casa De Compai that are now staying in these new small condo complexes. So not only are we losing the digital nomads, because I have some articles I'm gonna pull up as well. We're losing those markets, but these are the companies that are pulling their workforce back. So all these new condo complexes who relied on people working as a digital nomad, right, now are losing their market base. But this is, when I would looked at this list, there's a couple things that really just popped out at me. You have Citibank. UBS is another bank. JP Morgan. Capital One. Let's throw Coinbase in there. All right. They're all banks. So you have banks are pulling people back. Now let's look at another market that's doing this. Well, we have Netflix, eBay, Dropbox, Meta, which is Facebook, Zoom, Google, Microsoft. They're all computer-based companies. Let's look at brick and mortar businesses. I see Starbucks, Disney. I don't know what EY is. The Bank of England. There's another bank. So you had Goldman Sachs, another bank. Look at that. I didn't even notice that one. So you got Uber and Lyft. They're physical companies that you could actually touch their product. So Apple stores are calling people back. So guys, it's across the board. So this is affecting a lot of people. What do I think is going to happen? What do I think is going to happen? I think as the federal employees, because I know a lot of federal employees that are working down here. I had a guy staying in Casa De Compai for a long time that worked for the Center for Disease Control. I had a guy that used to run the IT department in Princeton. I mean, they're 2 off the top of my head. So when we start losing all these digital nomads, it's going to have a big impact. And it's not just Sosua, it's Puerto Plata, because a lot of these digital nomads are realizing, you know what, I'm here multiple months at a time. I'm here for 6 months to a year. So they're going to Puerto Plata and they're renting nice villas, nice condos at a better price that they're going to get in the tourist areas and down here in Sosua. What happens when they have to break those leases? So, you know, what I believe is going to happen, you're going to see a little downturn in Puerto Plata. Unless the veterans are going to replace those guys leaving, you're going to see some pullback there. I think in Sosua, a lot of these small condo complexes that rely on guys who are renting monthly. I want to touch base on this because I'm a real estate guy through and through. The people who are building these condo complexes are not building with cash. I bought Casa De Compai cash. I built Casa De Compai with cash. I have no debt. That gives me such a leverage in the market against my competitors. If I really want to increase my market share, I just reduce my rates. So all these new condo complexes, I know what it costs to build. I know what it costs to outfit a condo. It's an easy $8,000 to $13,000 per condo if you go nice material. Easy. So there's no way these people are building condo complexes down on the end of Sosua behind CMC and Superpole and back in that area. They built a lot of condo. They didn't do these guys in cash. They all have mortgages. So they're going to have to reduce their rates to maintain some kind of capital flow to pay them mortgages. So if you guys are coming down here and looking for monthly rentals, you guys, there are going to be deals coming your way. Prices are going to drop. On top of that, we're still not coming out of the economy with all the high inflation. People just don't have the money. So the people that did have the money were the people that were able to work online, get paid an American wage in a foreign country. There's no better deal going. If you can do that, do it. If you're a digital nomad, or if you're working at home and you're not overseas, you, my friend, are making a huge mistake, because you go overseas, use the strength of the American dollar against a weaker currency, and you automatically have an elevation in your standard of living. It bumps you right up. You got to do it. It just makes good sense. If you can do it, do it. If you don't have the family commitment. But inflation has really taken the vacationer, has taken a big bite out of it. We don't see the numbers that we were seeing last year. A lot of people say, oh, it's great, we're doing good. No, it's definitely slower. If anybody's telling you it's as good as last year, they're lying to you. I'll tell you that right now. Canadians are still here in mass. Even with them getting crushed on their exchange rate, they're still here. What it will benefit is our veteran retirement, our veterans who are retired down here. You guys can come down here. You can get a better deal on a better condo, and use your military benefits to have a great life. So let me pull up another. Guys, there it is. Government workers dismayed by Trump's return to office mandate. I wonder how long, how deep this is going to go. I'm curious to see the final numbers that are going to be affected by this. How many people? Is this going to be round one? Is this going to continue? Is this a one-shot deal? Guys, this is going to affect a lot of overseas rental markets. Colombia, Philippines, Thailand, the Dominican Republic. So, guys, this is the new norm. This is what's going on. So I wanted to pull up these two articles just so you guys can see that I've done my research, read a bunch of articles to find out what's going on and how I think it's going to affect the Dominican Republic. There's only so many digital nomads to go around. We get a small percentage of the people that are able to work from home. Well, now they're being called back to the office. So it's going to have an effect on the rental market in Sosua. So everybody who is desiring to come down here for an extended stay, a couple months at a time, this is good news for you, because us landlords, us owners who are behind the eight ball in debt are going to have to lower their prices. If you don't understand what I'm saying by this, just look on your Facebook groups that pertain to Sosua. The amount of owner financing properties for sale, I see 3 or 4 new ones every week. And guys, this isn't the biggest real estate market going. This is a very niche market. We just don't have thousands and thousands of listings. So to see all these people trying to unload their properties by offering owner financing says a lot. That means it's a fire sale. They need to unload it. And I think as the digital nomads return to work, these small condo complexes that were built behind Superpola up to CMC in that whole little area, in that part of Sosua, you're going to see them take on some pressure. If they don't have their income coming in, they're going to lower their rates, and God forbid they miss a couple more payments. The banks will take those properties back quick. So how does that affect the investor? If you're an investor, start squirreling your money away. Get your ducks in line, because there's going to be some deals coming within 18 months. It's going to be a really good time to get into the market if you have the cash to do it. So if you're that Bitcoin guy and you did good on your crypto, bear that in mind. So guys, markets are changing. Demographics are changing. If you're a real estate guy, get in tune with what's going on. Look back at in my videos, you can see the video that I did 4.5 years ago where I'm talking about the digital nomads coming down here. Now, I did an update video, and it's talking about how the digital nomads are being called home. So, guys, that's my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. Don't take it as gospel. It's just my opinion. It's just my experience seeing cycles come and go. So, guys, please subscribe, hit the like button, and remember, keep private personal and personal private. Guys, peace out. Be safe.